What the MC? No gap. About the next one. Huh?
I'm meant to bring on the seller.
So you have not agreed on it? No, do I want to go?
Should I go on?
Yes, go on.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, yes, the program is going on. Nigerians are declaring that we are united, we are strong, we are blessed, we're indivisible, we're resilient, we're overcoming, and we are an illustrious nation. Our leader declares that it's Nigerian first, Nigerian always. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite one of Nigeria's redefining labor leaders, an orator, a fighter for good rights, Mr. Peter Esele, to address us. He will be speaking on behalf of all the Nigerian workers.
Constitutional review.
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency, the Vice President, Your Excellencies here present, all protocol observed. When I was invited to be guest of the President at this declaration, the first thing that came to my mind was, what are they expecting me to say? Am I going to be scripted? Because I know I will not allow myself to be scripted. And I decided that I was not going to, I had to consult my president. The MC just said I'm speaking on behalf of the Nigerian workers. We have a sitting president, and I'm here to talk about my experience with the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in my tenure as both Pengasin President and also TUC President. I also have the privilege of being President with 3 presidents of the Federal Republic of Nigeria: President Obasanjo, President Yaradua, and President Goodluck Jonathan. One of the things that I learned during my tenure and my engagement with this president is that President Jonathan is humility personified. I would give you some of our engagement and some of the behind-the-scenes engagement. There was one I will remember vividly during the minimum wage saga, where we had called on strike, and I had gone on AIT to throw punches at the president. Immediately I left the studio and I got a call. It was the president himself saying what the problem was. And I told the president he either signs the minimum wage or we are going to go on strike. In a couple of days, the president said it was not of his own making, that he was ready to sign it. Not quite long, the president actually signed the minimum wage into law. You will also remember the last January 2012 strike. One thing that we did to the president was we went with some of our national officers, we met the president, and the president walked in and he said, let's find a way out of this, and we refused to talk with the president. And he pleaded. Despite all our insistence, and sometimes our Luther style, this president did not lose his cool, and he still went on to do as we have requested. Fellow Nigerians, wherever we find ourselves, let us do the best that we can, for that is the only way this country can grow. And one thing we must remember, that the quality of the citizenry is reflected in the quality of his leadership. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Peter Esele. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the statement that declares today believes in education, and it believes in giving every child a right to good, qualitative education. One of the programs is set up is the Almajiri education, and to speak on behalf of all the beneficiaries of this education, I call Dandelo Yabo who is a father of one of the kids.
Assalamu alaikum jama'a. Sunana Dan Bello Shehu Yabo, mai kula da Abdurrahman Husaini, ɗalibi ɗaya daga cikin ɗaliban da suka unhwana da katafariyar makarantar nan da mai girma shugaban ƙasa Dr. Goodluck Jonathan ya gina muna a garin Gagi, Sokoto. Yanzu haka wannan yaron nawa da yana almajiranci ne akan hanya, amma yanzu yana iya rubutu, yana iya karatu sosai. Wannan ba karamin cin nasara ba ne gare mu da kuma daɗi. Mun gode kwarai, mun gode ma Goodluck Jonathan da wannan ƙoƙarin da ya yi muna. Allah ya sa wannan zaɓen da za a yi mutanen Najeriya su fahimci irin waɗannan kyawawan ayyuka da ya yi wannan ƙasar ya yi mana mu 'yan Najeriya. Allah ya taimake mu gaba ɗaya. Na gode.
We are saying Nigeria first and Nigeria always. Your Excellencies, next speaker, representing the Nigerian youth, Mr. Olawale Ajani.
Mr. President, greatest Nigerian youth! Greatest Nigerian youth! My people, we are here this afternoon to declare our solidarity, our support for Mr. President. And I'm not only here, I'm with other national youth leaders in this country. We are speaking in one voice. You can see with me here the president of the National Association of Nigerian Students. We want to use this opportunity to tell Nigerians the good work Mr. President has been doing, and he should be given another chance. In fact, if not because of Constitution, we will say Mr. President should continue. This is our time. The youth are speaking in one voice. We did it in 2010 and we are here again. And if we have another opportunity, we will do it again. Mr. President, we know you are very youthful. We are tired of a situation where there are no spaces for young people. You have created spaces for us. We have one of us working with you as a senior special assistant to the president, and we know that you can do more. We need support for young people, and you have been doing it from transportation to aviation. And we are saying here that come 2015, Nigerian youth are going to have the 30% affirmative action by your excellency. If you are in support of this position, Nigerian youth say aye. Aye. Again say no. They are not here. Thank you, Mr. President.
Of the greatest Nigerian student, standing before you, Your Excellency, remains Comrade Tijani Usman. We have to appreciate and commend your transformation agenda. We've seen, we've listened, and we are feeling it. Nigerian students, with over 40.1 million Nigerian students, are with you now and always. We are going to be by you, and we are saying you must carry go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. A very friendly women agenda has been running in this country, and I invite Ajia Aisha Liu, a powerful women mobilizer and orator, to address us.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The man of the moment, Mr. President, and his dear wife, his junior brother in office, the Vice President, Architect Nama Disambo,